Hello and welcome everyone to Women Speakers Association WSA-TV. I'm Laura Rubenstein, your host and producer. I'm also a author of the book Social Media Myths Busted, the Small Business Guide to Online Revenue. I do digital media and marketing consulting, and you can find me at transformtoday.com. And today I have a very special set of guest experts from Women Speakers Association to introduce you to. And if you're not already a member of Women Speakers Association, you can join us at joinwsa.com. We're all about empowering women to make the greatest impact, women of influence making their impact globally. So without further ado, I want to also show my screen because I want you to know where you can find each of our guests today. And here they are. We're going to be talking to Milena, Sally, and Tami today. And please be sure to contact them and connect with them, because by the end of the day, you'll find out why you want to do that. So let's go ahead and say hello to our first guest. Hey, Milena.
Hi, Laura. How are you doing?
Good.
Thank you for having me here today. My name is Milena Cerin. I'm the Accelerator Coach, best-selling author and speaker, and I'm tuning in from Vancouver, Canada. And you can find me at agresults.com and poweredupcoaching.com. And what I like about Women Speaker Association is the connection, connected with like-minded women, empowering each other, sharing things and really spreading the word, inspiring the world. And I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, we're inspiring the world and we're also connected to empower each other. So
that's right.
It's a unique organization in that way. Well, let's say hi to Tami. Hi, Tami.
Hi, Laura. Hi, everybody. I am Tami West. I am an author, a speaker, and a trainer, and I'm in sunny Irvine, California, perfect weather. What I really love about Women Speakers Association, and I agree with what Milena said, inspiring and connecting and challenging. And also those of us who are speakers, we're always motivating other people. So we need to motivate each other so that we can then go change the world and inspire all of these other women. So I really appreciate you letting me be part of this.
Oh, we're glad to have you here, Tami. Thank you so much for inspiring us. Yes. And Sally, hi.
Hi, Laura. Hi, everyone. Good to be here. I'm calling you or talking to you from Auckland, New Zealand, and you can reach me at my website, sallymabelle.com. I am the Voice of Leadership Specialist, award-winning speaker and mentor.
Wonderful. Glad to have you.
What I love about Women Speakers Association is that we are empowering each other's voices. It's exciting because women, we need to be the leaders of the world.
Yes, we are, and we're doing that right here and now. And let's learn about that leadership, in fact. So tell us about what lights you up in the world and what impact you're dedicated to making. And let's go to Milena. Hi, Milena.
Hey. Well, my mission is really to give everyone their voice. I think it's about living life on purpose, sharing your message, what's inside of you, what are you here to do on earth? And what I do is I really work with entrepreneurs that want to bring their purpose through in their business. Because I think it's the most gratifying thing you can do is do for a living what you love doing, what inspires you. That's how you inspire others.
How did you come to this work?
Well, my story, the whole life I was very interested in personal development, but my real story and real turnaround happened 7 years ago when overnight, I lost everything. My husband handed me divorce papers overnight. We lost home. I was left with my 2 children without home, without any income, and being threatened every day for several months. And I knew at that point, this story is not happening just for me. This is for others, to inspire, to empower, to share that you can get out of any trouble and live your life happily. And this is what really guided me throughout my lifetime. This is how I can now help others. And I managed to build my business to 6 figures in 3 years. And, it's great to be able to help. And if I may share this, my story was actually published in this book that became bestseller last year, Entrepreneur Success Stories. And I'm very glad because sometimes I get calls from people that read the story and it inspires them. And I think that's what life is about, inspiring with your story.
Yes, beautiful. Congratulations. That's awesome. Well, great. Let's go to Tami. Tami, what lights you up? What impact are you dedicated to making in the world?
Oh, gosh, what lights me up is not helping women manage their stress, because when I say I speak about stress, then women are like, oh, great, you're going to help us manage our stress. It's not that. It is to teach them to totally disconnect and reject it altogether. So that's what my dissertation was about, is teaching women that we don't even realize it, but we are under this societal pressure to be stressed. And so we always hear that it's risky to be stressed, you know, like heart disease, but it's really risky not to be stressed, because if we're not stressed, we're not in the club. And so my passion and my mission is to help women understand that we don't want to be a part of that club, that we want to disconnect, not manage, get away from it forever. That's my passion.
All right. I'm on board. Tell me, how did you get there? That's great.
Well, in 1995, I was hospitalized, you know, in the mental place for anxiety, depression, post-traumatic stress. And I realized after I healed through all that and continued to learn and grow, that it wasn't like I went through this traumatic event that sent me over the edge. I mean, there was childhood stuff that we have childhood stuff that contributes to how we react to things. But it was the daily stuff that we all just call stress. You know, we call it stress. And it occurred to me that is what really led me down that road to anxiety and depression. I am never, ever going to be there again, ever. And Milena, your story was so inspiring.
Oh, thank you,
I loved hearing you talk about it. So thank you for sharing that. Those are the kinds of things that we want to do, not go down this stressed out path to the mental hospital. We want to learn to get rid of those things so that we do have a healthy life. And that's what brought me that direction.
Wow. Yeah, both of your stories are pretty phenomenal. And now that you're helping people overcome that, that's incredible. So let's go to Sally. Sally, tell us what incredible work you're doing in the world, the impact you're making and dedicated to make.
Thanks, Laura. And first of all, I want to say to Tami and to Milena, thank you for your authenticity, because it's the authenticity that allows me to be authentic and vulnerable and allows other women to be authentic and vulnerable, which is our power. So my impact, I'm dedicated to creating a culture of authenticity, collaboration, innovation, led by women, because it's really, we are done with the old male model of competition, winners, losers. We need to actually be real and say, look, people, we need to create a world that works for everyone.
Amen.
To say that strongly without apology.
Oh, awesome. Awesome,
Indeed.
Sally.
You go, Sally.
All of you go. It's great. So Sally, tell us a little story about maybe how you've helped someone to be more collaborative. And
Yes, well, thank you. I have a course on building your executive presence, influence, public speaking skills, and there was one lady, as an example, for instance. She was shy. She was afraid of public speaking. She had a lot to say, but she had been told to be small most of her life, and she came to my course because she had a big presentation coming up, and it was really great, because I got an email 2 or 3 weeks later that she said, Sally, I spoke to 300 people, and not only did I speak, I loved it, I had fun, I was funny, and the delegates voted me as the best speaker, and I won a prize of $2,000. So that was, it doesn't happen with everyone, but the idea that empowering people to be big and bold and to really be themselves.
Beautiful. I'm so inspired by each of you, and I want to remind everybody we are in front of some incredible wisdom here, and I want you to feel like you're in the living room with us, and I know there's incredible advice, from getting out of a stress pattern to bringing out your voice more to being empowered fully, that I know each of you can share with us. So if you would take a moment and share with us a great piece of advice that our listeners today could implement, that would be great. So Milena, why don't we start with you, and I'm also going to put you on full screen here. Yeah.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you, Laura. And thank you, Tami and Sally. What a great message you have to share with others. Thank you. So advice is something that I really, really want people to understand, is to believe in yourself. You have everything inside of you, like literally all the power. Everything you need is inside of you. you only need to bring it out. And the more you start understanding that you're this great, powerful being, that you do have the influence, that you are inspiration, that your story matters, that your life matters, your voice matters, the more powerful you will become. In order to do that, of course, you have to get rid of those beliefs that I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, I'm not successful. Let that go. That's not true. That's all a lie. You are perfect exactly as you are. Just believe in you and you can achieve whatever you want in life.
I love that. Yes,
Thank you.
we
Thanks,
have
Milena.
so much to offer. That's right. All right, Tami, let's hear your wisdom.
Here we go. What I'm about to say is kind of risky, but I've been speaking about this now all over the country to women about stress. And my biggest piece of advice is to reject the fact that there is such a thing, because it takes our power away. And so what I mean is it starts with our language, and that's what I study. So if you're sitting around with a group of women and they're talking about their stress, I want you to disconnect from that conversation. And instead of saying you're stressed, I want you to identify what it is. Are you anxious? Are you scared? Are you worried? Are you angry? Because only when we stop lumping everything in there, when we lump everything from my spouse just died to I lost my car keys under stress. And then we don't have any power to actually take action against what it is. So my biggest piece of advice, and the book will be coming out in the fall, Risky Relaxation will be the name of it, is to change that language, because society is not going to do it for us. They're going to keep telling us that we are stressed, and that doesn't allow us to take any power back. So watch those words. That's my big piece of advice.
Wow, so true, Tami.
Yep.
Yes, and thank you,
And
Tami.
so hard.
And very good. I want to leave the stress club, as you say.
Yes,
Yeah.
Reject your membership. It's gone.
Yes. So we're leaving stress behind. We're recognizing our worth. And Sally, give us your wisdom.
Okay. I'll give you a practical tip that I talk about. I think we women have to own the power of our voices, especially in this day and age where we are online, we're on calls like this, we are doing more things with our voice and our presence. A lot of times we have had the habit of speaking like a little girl, and we need to own and embody our voice. So here's a little tip. What you do before you speak is you take a deep breath, right? Imagine you're breathing that breath in from the tips of your toes all the way through your body.
We're doing it, Sally.
Okay. And now when you speak, watch, I'm just allowing my voice to float on my breath. I'm not pushing it, but it's totally embodied and it's vibrating through my body. It's not like sometimes women can talk like this, and if you talk up high, and it doesn't really, even though you've got a powerful message, it doesn't really communicate that, right? But if I do that breath, and I imagine I'm speaking with my whole body, and I'm resonating, and I can actually feel the vibration in my chest bone, in my whole being, you can feel the difference of that impact.
Wow.
That's my tip.
That's powerful. Wow. I'm ready to talk fully and own my power and let go of stress. And I hope all of you listeners out there have been. Yes, absolutely. And, you want more wisdom from our guests today, please be in touch with them. Please join us at joinwsa.com, and you'll see for yourself the powerful network that we have here, right here, in every episode of WSA-TV for you. So ladies, thank you so much. You are making a huge difference. I can't tell you how touched and moved I am by the work you've done, the stories you've brought to us today, and the advice you've given. So we will be back with you next time, and have a wonderful, empowered day.
Thank you, Laura.
Thank you so much.
Thank you all.
Wonderful to be here.
Thanks, Laura.
Thank you.